My name is Emmanuel Kelly, and I'm a singer, entertainer, songwriter, and a social and music disruptor. So I was originally found in a box in a park in Iraq. I was raised in Iraq, and while I was in Iraq, I experienced a lot of the worst of mankind, unfortunately. Bombs, gunshots, wondering whether I would live or die that day. It was that constant wonder and that constant worry. I ended up becoming a 30-year-old at the age of 5, right? I was found with no birth certificate, no passport. If I wanted to rob a bank, I could have, because I had no identity, right? And it was just one of those things that I had to experience. Like, every person has their experiences. These are one of mine. It was just unfortunate that experience started my journey. But it's also been a fortunate start to my journey, because it's taught me so much. And so I was brought out to Australia by an incredible woman, Emmanuel Kelly, had a bunch of surgeries, 8 surgeries, learned how to walk for the first time, do all the things that we take for granted. I also met my now brother, Ahmed, who taught me an incredible lesson: the only thing thicker than blood is love. And so we both came out to Australia, and we both had surgery. We both had surgery, and we both learnt the things that we all take for granted: how to feed ourselves, how to walk for the first time, all those things. And years down, I went to school, and I experienced bullying and the whole package of what young people experience. And then I went on a TV show, X Factor, and 500 million views, a lot of fame, a lot of down points as well I experienced from all walks of things. Later, I end up here at Nexus, and I end up performing with Coldplay. I ended up, working with people like Bruno Mars and Quincy Jones's camp, and it was just an incredible, the Bruno Mars camp. It was just an incredible journey that I've had. But that's kind of the sum up story of what I've experienced and what I've had, and that's who I am, right? But at the same time, I don't think your story is who you are. I think my story is a part of who I am. Who I am is, I'm a young kid who has a dream to become a pop star and use his stardom, use his fame, use his influence to create that social disruption, to encourage young people, old, black, white, yellow, gay, transsexual, it doesn't matter, that we're all the same, that we're beautiful, that we're special, that we're unique, and most of all, to encourage these people that they need to love themselves and not be afraid to embrace the story that they've been given, the person that they are, because that's just a part of who they can become, right? And so that's who I am. I'm just that young kid who has a big dream, and that's my dream. Look at the world that you're living in right now. Look at the situation that you see. Really look at it, experience it, feel it. See that there is so much worse than not having the courage to convict and to execute what you really want to achieve, right? And if you're going to name a company like what you've done, which is world-changing, or you're going to want to work with, the Nelson Mandela Foundation, or you want to start up a billion-dollar company, whatever it is, right? Look at the world as it is. Find the social impact in what you want to do, and do it. Don't say you're gonna do it. Just do it. Sometimes you gotta stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about the analytics of something and just do it, because the analytics take care of itself in the end, right? But if you don't go out there and do it, then no one's going to see what you're doing, right? I am, as a singer, and if I worried about the analytics every day of how many downloads am I getting, or how many, do I have enough followers on Instagram or Facebook, and the amount of times I've had PR agencies and labels and agents say, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have that. I'm like, well, all right, fine. But I'm still going to do it. I'm going to go out there, and you know what? If you don't want to be a part of my journey now, that's fine. I respect that, and I appreciate that you're honest about that. Because you know what? In 20 years' time, in 5 years' time, in 2 years' time, in 2 months' time, you're going to turn around. I know you're going to turn around, and you're going to say, oh, Emmanuel, I'm sorry, or let's be a part of this, right? So it's believing in what you have is just as valuable as the other person. It's believing it. Pick where you want to be. Pick where you want to go. Choose. Make that choice. And when you've chosen, stick with it. Push with it. And dream big. Believe in yourself. And most of all, love yourself and love what you're doing. Otherwise, it's not worth it.